Take a deep breath. Hey, Team Exos. My name is Michelle, and welcome to Flow Yoga. So today's flow is about energizing our back and our spine. I think we can all definitely use that. So let's start by just coming down onto your knees, onto your mat. Unfurl your toes. Take your knees a little bit wider, so good hip to shoulder width apart. And then as long as it's comfortable, we're gonna sit all the way back into your heels. Now, if you have any knee issues, you might choose to take a pillow or a towel and put it underneath your legs, okay, or in between your thighs and your calves. Otherwise, we're gonna reach our arms forward and let your chest relax right down in between your thighs. And see if you can let your forehead just touch the ground and rest. All right, what a great pose here. Just kind of clear the mind. Relax the body and feel the stretch we get all the way across the back, all the way into the hips. Now take a moment and breathe into the back of your body. It's not often that we get to focus on breathing into the back of the ribs, breathing into the back of the lungs. This pose can be really helpful for that. So think about expanding the backside of your rib cage, feeling each rib separate as you breathe in deeply. You might feel a little pause at the top before we exhale slowly. Let's try a couple more deep breaths like that. Breathing all the way into the back of your lungs, your rib cage. Okay, try one more refreshing breath. Now start to find that energy in your hands. Let it start to travel up your arms, down the spine. We prepare for striking Cobra. So skim the chest through, right in between your hands. Then lift up into baby Cobra. So we're gonna squeeze the glutes, draw the shoulder blades back, eyes are forward. You got it. If you want a little more, we can come all the way to up dog. So we lift the thighs, still squeezing firmly through the glutes. And then let's just sit right back into child's pose. So scoop up through the belly, sit your hips back, relax down. Let's try that again. So inhale, think about skimming your chest right above the floor. Surge up through your heart and push your hands firmly into the mat. You might choose to stay low or come a little higher. Find what feels good, then sit back, breathe out. Good, let's try it again. So inhale, breathe right up into the front of your body. Let the breath come all the way up under your collarbones. And then try drawing your shoulder blades back a little bit more. You got it. Sit back, exhale, scoop the belly in. Good, let's try that one more time like this. So breathe in. Feel the strength through your upper body. This time, let's lift up into plank, knees or toes, and then we're just pressing back into down dog. So your feet are about hip width apart, and then we're gonna walk your feet in about an inch or two, not too far, as we get ready for your twisted, revolved down dog. So from here, let's take your right arm and bring it to the left leg. So it might be the ankle, the calf, the thigh, wherever you can comfortably reach. Option, stay with down dog. You got it. Now your left hand is gonna push firmly into the mat. And feel the strength travel right up your arm, all the way up your spine, into your hips. And then as you exhale, try to rotate your body under. Yes, wonderful movement for the spine and your back. And then don't forget about your heels. Keep gently pressing the heels back. Good, let's unwind. That's it. Come down onto your knees. Knees come a little bit wide. Sit back into your child's pose again. So breathe right up into the back of the body. Let's try the other side. So inhale, Surge forward and through. Scoop up and flood your chest with breath. Exhale, lift into plank. You got it, nice and solid. Option is gonna be on your knees at any time. And then let's go down dog. So all 10 fingers are really strong. We're pushing our chest towards the thighs and then walk your feet in, maybe just an inch or two. Feel how that's gonna lift your tailbone up even more. And then let's try your left hand. So left hand comes to the outside of the right leg, wherever you comfortably can. You got it, now let's pull our bodies through. Pull your body underneath your arm, underneath the armpit. Yes, and feel the rotation up your spine. This is an incredible pose for your standing arm. So feel your right arm up the shoulder. Great strength and stability we build. Unwind. From your down dog, let's just walk out your dog. So push one heel back. Bend the other knee and then just walk back and forth. So whichever way you're facing, I want you to take your front leg, your leg closest to me, closest to the screen, and we're gonna step it through. Help it up in between if you need to. We want the knee set up over the ankle. And you might choose to bring the knee down or keep the knee up, but let's rotate in towards our thigh and reach your front arm up. Now you might choose to use your block here, your prop, help you get a little bit more out of those hips. Bring the ground a little higher for you. Just find what feels good to you. Now, if you want even more here, as we energize the spine, just bring the arm to the outside of your thigh. Use the arm as a lever to help you rotate. You got it. Now power up your back leg. Keep it long, keep it strong. Good. Hands come down. Now we're gonna walk around the back. Gotta come around and come out on the other edge, and then knee can come down. See how we did that? Pretty fancy, right? Now you can let the toes relax for just a moment, and when you're ready, tuck the toes. If you want to, lift the back leg, hand to thigh, and let's twist into our thigh. Now think about pulling your bottom rib cage all the way through. Keep coming and then reach. Yes, let your arm float up to the sky. Let your breath give you energy. And feel the breath just ripple up and down your spine. Option, bring the arm outside the thigh. Push and allow yourself to find just a little bit more in the rotation. Oh, what a remarkable pose. Hands come down. Let's go ahead and step your back leg in, forward bend. So I'm gonna recommend that you take your feet about shoulder width apart for this one. Option to start with a block if that feels better. But start to let your upper body surrender downward. Tuck your chin in, feel a release in your neck. We're coming into Yoga Mudra. So from here, I want you to clasp your hands behind your hips, lift your knuckles up, and start to bring the knuckles all the way up and over towards the back of your head. Oh, what a great stretch. Now slightly, just slightly, shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Feel how that allows us to lift our sit bones up a little more. And then that brings more decompression into the spine as we let go. And then keep bringing the arms up and over. It's a lovely stretch through the shoulders and the chest. Good, bring the hands back to the hips. Hands down, bend your knees. Let's just roll up slowly. Let the blood travel back into the rest of the body. Standing up tall and just come to the center of your space. Let's start with one of my favorites, tree pose. So right foot comes down low to the foot and the floor, or maybe even try the calf. Once you're there, try pushing the knee out, but then square your pelvis to the front. Okay, that's gonna give us a good setup. Hands come to your heart. Let's just draw the shoulder blades back. And then breathe your right arm forward, left arm back. That's it. Now root your foot into the floor. I'm gonna dig all 5 toes, with every edge of the foot down, and then pull that strength up your leg. Bring that strength up your body, out through your fingertips. And we sweep the arms back. We tip forward into warrior 3. So hinge from the hips, just like a seesaw. You gotta roll the right hip down. We're trying to get our body parallel to the floor if you can. So shoulders back, lengthen up through the crown of your head, or reach back through your toes, and then give this a try. You wanna keep coming? Be brave here. Keep diving your chest forwards. That's it. Good, now come right back up to chair pose or to tree pose. You choose that foot placement. Reach the arms. Breathe up the length of your body. And then tip, warrior 3. Big bend in your knee. Find the power in your body. Good, now let go of doubt as you dive in. Now let's find a little more flow. So breathe in, come up into tree. Breathe out, tip, and fly. Again, inhale, rise. Reach. Exhale, tip, and flow. Can we try a couple more times? So going back and forth between your tree and your warrior 3. And know that it's okay to take it at your pace. Slow it down anytime you need to. Tap your feet down anytime you get a little too wobbly, that's okay. Come back into that tree pose, hold. Release, good work. Shake out the foot, roll it out. Next, let's walk or jump the feet out wide. Turn your toes out, hands to your heart, come into your wide squat. So for your squat, we want to check a couple of things here. So the toes are turned out towards the corners. We then need to make sure the knees are pushing out in line with the middle toes. If your knees are coming inward, then we want to try a couple of things. 1, try to push them out. 2, if that's just not happening for you today, maybe come a little bit higher. Maybe play around with the positioning of your legs. Maybe your feet aren't out quite wide enough. Okay, once you've got that, pull the shoulder blades back. Good. Tuck your tailbone under. And again, make sure that didn't let your knees wander. Right arm comes down, left arm up. Good. Now pull your fingertips down, lift your fingertips up. Good. Now use your arm literally to help you push the knee out. Giving you a little bit of feedback there. And then let's find a nice little side bend. Feels good, right? So see if you can stay in the legs. Let's come right back here. Let's try the other side. So left arm down, right arm up. Push the knees out. Breathe up the length of the body. Do you feel the heat in your legs? I feel it. Let's find the side bends. I'd really feel the right side of your lungs. Yes, feel the ribs expand and reach just a little bit further. Hands come right to your heart. Breathe in. Push the feet into the ground. Lift up to the fingertips. Let's come into triangle pose. So turn your toes to the right. Your right foot's gonna go all the way to the side. Left heel swivels out. Arms come out. And we're just gonna pop the hips to the left. We reach to the right, long. And then let your hand land wherever it can comfortably reach here. Here's another great opportunity to grab a block if you'd like to. Placing the block just right in front of the foot. Just give you a little bit of assistance. And you've got an option for a little micro bend in the knee if that feels better. But work on gradually over time, straightening the leg. Good, now grip your feet into the ground. Pull that energy up your legs, into the hips, and then into a really strong core. So strong, it's like we're suspended here. We could lift the upper body. You got it. Now take your top arm, wrap it around, draw the shoulder blade, and just look over the shoulder. Breathe deeply. Good, bend the knee. Come on up and step your feet together. Let's come back to our balance. So this time your left foot is going to come to the foot, or to the ankle, to the floor. Maybe the calf will stay a little bit lower. Again, push the knee out wide. Square the pelvis to the front. Hands to the heart. Now try this. We're gonna push your foot into your leg. Then I want you to let your leg push back. You feel how that really utilizes the strength in your legs. Keeps you tall, a really strong tree. Left arm forward, right arm back. And now let's tip. Sweep your arms back. Flare your fingers wide. And bend your right knee, loads. Now imagine like you're opening your chest. You're expanding your wings wide. And you reach back out long, right through the toes. Now you want a little bit more? Let's try coming forward. You want to try diving? All right, this is where we get a chance to really be brave. Go for it. Like nothing's holding you back. All right, let's stand back up. Whew, well done. How do we do? That's one of my favorites. Reach the arms, twist from the center of your chest. And now sweep back. Dive. And really go for it this time. Feel every muscle in your foot gripping to hold on to this. And now let's find our flow from tree to warrior three. Breathing in and breathing out. Let your breath guide your body. Find the energy in your flow. Going back and forth. One more time. And step in, great job. Let's jump or walk the feet out wide again. Turn the toes out, sink into your wide squat. So settle in here. Find tall posture, find strong legs. Find a connection with your breath here so that we can invite uncomfortable. Invite the challenge. Anytime you need to, you can come up a little bit, that's okay. See if you can sink into the struggle. This is how and where we get a little bit stronger, physically and mentally. Left arm comes down, right arm up. Expand open through your chest. So we feel really sturdy in our legs, and we feel light and airy through our limbs. And come right over the side bend. Feel the full expression in this pose. Hands come center. Try the other side. Open. Let your body feel open here. Let your breath feel open. And try this with your feet. Can you rip the mat apart? Yes, you feel that stable base that creates. Find the side bend and C-shape your spine. Incredible energy for the back. Good, let's come center and stand up, reach up. Turn your toes to the left. Reach. Just land wherever you comfortably can. Notice how that really helps us to keep our spine long, straight. Now tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, and then push down through your feet. Feel how that allows us to, once again, keep the lower body really sturdy. And then once again, letting your limbs, your upper limbs, become light and airy. Bend your knee. Rise up. And well done. Just tuck one leg behind, have a seat. We'll come down onto your mat. So working on one last pose to really energize your spine and your back. From the center of your space, let's just roll on back. Once you get there, let's take your arms out nice and wide. That's it. From here, let's start by bringing your left leg up nice and straight. And then we're gonna flex your foot. So pull your toes towards your shin. And then bring your right hand to the outside of the leg, wherever you can comfortably reach. Might be the thigh, might be down in the lower leg, maybe even up to the ankle. But we're just going to gently guide the leg across your body. And don't forget to keep pulling the leg slightly up towards the chest. This is going to bring a little bit of stretch all the way into the IT band and down the leg. And if you want to use your left hand to help pin the left hip down, give that a try. A surge through the heel. Let that stretch really travel up and down the leg. Release the arms come down, and let your left leg continue traveling across your body. Feel a release of your spine. Now it might feel good to pick up your head, turn and look down the back arm. You might choose to bring your hand underneath the leg to give it a little support, maybe even bend your knee. If you want more, press the right hand down outside of the leg. All right, bend the knees, bring it center. Let's try the other side. So the right leg is gonna come up, flex your foot, take the left hand somewhere across the outside of the leg. Your option is always to grab a strap here, grab a rope, wrap it around the foot, help guide you through this. Bring the leg across the body, right hand pins the hip down. And then relax your shoulders. This can be quite an intense stretch as we really focus on the IT band from where it attaches down by the knee all the way up to the hip. And see if you can straighten out your knee just a little more. Keep breathing. If you want to keep coming, let the arms come out Let the leg come right over to the left. Option to bend the knee. Place the block or your hand under for support. And then just pick up your head. Look down the right arm. Right, bend your knee. Come back center. We're now set up for Savasana, relaxation meditation. So you might choose to stay on your back, maybe lie on your side. You might even choose to sit up. But wherever you are, let's just kind of tune in with our body, see where we can get a little bit more comfortable. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Let your arms and your legs become effortless. Let your breath flow fluidly in and out of your body. I'm going to invite you to try a mantra meditation. Mantra meditation is where we pick one word to be our mantra. This word can be anything. Maybe something with meaning or purpose to you. Maybe a word that you feel like elicits a little bit more calmness, quiet. Now this word, we're going to just gently and slowly repeat in our mind. Over and over. So that our focus becomes on this simple mantra. And as we focus on our mantra, we continue to breathe, letting oxygen be distributed all throughout the body. As your mind starts to wander, once you notice this, see if you can just invite yourself back to your mantra, to that word. Maybe that word is calm. Maybe that word is happy. Whatever it is, just continue to let it gently float through your mind on repeat. We'll begin to slowly transition, just bringing more awareness back to your surroundings. When you're ready, just hug your knees into your chest, or maybe start to bring a little bit of movement. When you're ready, let's just slowly sit up. You can keep your eyes closed. Shoulders back and down. Let's just begin to slowly open your eyes. Invite some light in. Beautiful work. Let's finish with a deep breath overhead. Inhale. Exhale, pull the hands to your heart center. Namaste. Team, need a midday snack to cool off or something sweet and refreshing at night? I'm going to give you a little tip, something that I like to do. My favorite snack. I love frozen grapes. So clean off some grapes, throw them in the freezer. It gives you that sweet treat packed with nutrients and satisfaction. Give it a try. Let me know what you think.